Well, a lot of excitement about this game here in Argentina, a country that is still trying to cope with the disappointment of missing out on the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Sometimes these things happen, and for Argentina, well, it is a tough pill to swallow not to be at the 32-team event, which is going to be tipping off on the 25th of this month, so just around the corner. But the good news for Argentina is that here they are hosting the pre-qualifying tournament for the Olympics and still have a chance to make it to Paris. Well, they haven't played yet in this pre-qualifying tournament because Panama were supposed to be here, but they did not make the trip. So it turns into a 3-team group. The Bahamas won the opening game against Cuba and come in here with a lot of confidence and really for good reason. I mean, it's you know, they had some dips in their play against Cuba. And obviously Argentina, I think everybody would accept, is going to be a much tougher opponent for them. But this is a Bahamas team that has just grade A quality in likes of DeAndre Ayton, Buddy Hield, and Eric Gordon, the former USA national team player who won the World Cup in 2010, but was granted permission to play for the Bahamas, and he has snapped up that opportunity and is now in this Bahamas team. It gives them some quality, and it's not just those guys. They've got some other players that are going to raise eyebrows as you see as they come out here tonight. And this crowd, I think, really anticipates a tough game for their team tonight for Argentina. And just talking about those other players. You have Franco Miller, the exciting young guard. There's Eric Gordon, the exciting young guard that came out, scored 18 points off the bench. He was actually the 3rd highest rated player efficiency-wise at 20. So which just indicates how good he was. Ayton, he came in at 29 efficiency, and Buddy Hield 25. The efficiency per game just adds up the positive, adds up all of the stats. In fact, gives you an overall indicator of how these guys played in the game. So Buddy Hield had the 24 points. He had the 6 rebounds and 5 assists against Cuba. And you had Ayton with 22 points, 10 rebounds. And you had Gordon, who came out and wasn't just scoring as usual, but also dishing out assists. He was 3rd on the team in assists with 4. But for Argentina, well, it's a team that has a lot of experience and has players that made it to the final of the last FIBA Basketball World Cup in China. So we saw Gabriel Deck come out there. There he is with the high fives. And obviously, you're going to hear a roar when a certain other gentleman comes out. And there's Pablo Prigioni, the all-time legend, well, one of the many legends of Argentina, who is the head coach. Facundo Campazzo is who I was talking about, the point guard that comes out. One of the top players of the last World Cup, Nicholas Brasino. So we are going to have a pause now for the playing of the national anthems. So the national anthems have been played here in Santiago del Estero, and Argentina are about ready to get it on with what looks like a very impressive Bahamas team. And they certainly played like an impressive Bahamas team in their opener. Referees for tonight will be Krishna Dominguez from Mexico, Alan Dos Santos from Brazil, and Carmelo de la Rosa Alvarez from Puerto Rico. So Argentina actually number 4 in the FIBA World Ranking presented by Nike. And the Bahamas down at number 56. So that gives you one indicator in terms of who is favored to win this game. There's Carlos Delfino, one of the all-time greats as well of this Argentina national team. So it's going to be Luca Vildoza, Facundo Campazzo, Brasino, Delfino, and Francisco Cafaro in the starting 5. Ferreira, Deck, numerous others coming off the bench. And there's Prigioni, one of the all-time greats. And you know, how do you evaluate his worth overall in the team? Well, you just look at some of the numbers that he put up during his career. Aiden, Travis Munnings, Buddy Hield, Eric Gordon, and Lou Rawls Nairn in the starting 5. I don't know who Lou Rawls Nairn was named after. I think you know who I'm talking about. Bridgewater, Miller, Davis, and on down. And coming off the bench, running the show, Christopher DeMarco, the head coach for the Bahamas. So how good was Prigioni in his day? Well, he ranks number 2 all time in history, at least going back to 1994 when the assist stats were first started, first compiled from the World Cup. He ranks number 2 all time in assists in World Cup history with 106. He played in 24 games, and obviously, well, he was not in the 2004 Olympic gold medal winning team, and Carlos Delfino was. Just goes to show you how far back Carlos Delfino goes. There's Delfino. Prigioni is clearly one of the best players of all time from Argentina. So Carlos Delfino obviously had that incredible career. He was on a roll, just getting better and better, and then got bit by the injury bug when he was in the NBA. And it's to his credit that he's been able to bounce back. A lot of people thought his career was over. He's come back and played, not at the same level, but nevertheless with experience, and still has some talent that helps this Argentina team. And again, he's in this starting 5 tonight. What a challenge for Cafaro going up against Aiton. Well, hello, everybody. We're underway here in Santiago del Estero between Argentina, dark uniforms, and the Bahamas in the white. And Facu Campazzo is right down the lane, banks it in, and gets to the line as well. And one coming for one of the most exciting point guards in international basketball. Just almost surprising for me. You know, I'm not sure how crucially important all of these things are in the grand scheme of things, but surprising to me that he didn't make the All-Star 5 at the last World Cup. He was that good. Of course, Luis Scola did make it for Argentina, and they did make it all the way to the final, and Campazzo was just amazing. There he is, forcing the turnover. And look at this. Argentina with the layup. Notice Delfino goes up for the layup and not the slam, but ideal start for them. They've got a 5-0 lead, and already the Bahamas, I'm sure they knew it. This was going to be a slightly tougher test than Cuba, who played hard but don't have nearly as much experience. Ayton, meanwhile, goes right down the lane and gets his first bucket. So you think about this Bahamas team and the possibilities and what their expectations are and what their aims are. And if Ayton and Gordon and Hield are out here playing, you know, they're here to win. They want to get to the Olympics. And this is got to win this tournament just to stay in the hunt. There is a foul from the Bahamas. Nairn, Blue Walls Nairn. So Vildoza is going to the line. Luca Vildoza makes the first. And the second. So never a good sign when you commit a foul on a three-point shooter right at the start of the game. Vildoza was in that Argentina team that played in the final, lost to Spain, and makes all 3 free throws. And is blocked. And quickly to the other end, look at the passing, and Brasino comes out and knocks it down. Well, and Nicola Brasino gets it going. Look out, and he's gotten it going early here. Argentina with the 11-2 lead. Now the miss, but a foul has been called for goal interference. Yeah, Buddy Hield driving. Oh boy, that's close. Cafaro called for the goal interference. So Buddy Hield gets his first 2, and Buddy Hield essential, obviously, from a scoring standpoint. There's Campazzo. Delfino puts it up from deep. I think he was trying to draw the foul there. There's Buddy Hield again. Ayton, long way from the basket, but he has got a good touch. So 4 points now for DeAndre Ayton. 3-point attempt for Campazzo, and it is good. So 14 quick points here out of the gate for Argentina. And they're already singing here in Santiago del Estero. Hield drives in, and he is fouled by Cafaro. Cafaro has been playing in Charlottesville for Tony Bennett at the University of Virginia. no doubt has a professional career ahead of him. Probably in South America, maybe in Europe, I would imagine. Here's Buddy Hield missing his first attempt from the line. So many Argentinians played in the NBA. And Buddy Hield makes the second. Including Manu Ginobili in the Hall of Fame now. Here is Campazzo. Luis Scola, one of the big legends. There is the three-point shot. It's good, and Eric Gordon says, "My bad. I got to get a hand in the face of Carlos Delfino. I know better than that." Now Buddy Hield whips it down low to Nairn. Gordon. His pass goes off the rim. Wide open and throwing it down. Cafaro. Well, you cannot come into this game not fully focused and ready to go. And I think the Bahamas are encountering that right now.
No game plan discipline. No game plan discipline. Find a man. You let him shoot a three. You got to get over the top on pick and roll. You can't help too much. We know what's coming, man. Plenty of time to start to lock in. We got to get some stops defensively.
No more corner threes.
All right?
You want to go head top?
All right? No, we're not going head top. Let's get him the ball at the nail again. We're too pick and roll heavy. If he's on the block, throw it down to him, then we play offense.
Yo, relax. Come on,
we're good.
First play. Stop down there. We haven't got to stop yet. Yeah. First play. Fluffy was good too. Got some requirements.
Yo, they're not going to beat us shooting a ton of threes as we trail it. Just keep going over every time. Trust the game plan.
Tom, you bring it. Dribble handoff with Buddy. I want you to go cross it for DA.
No, screen the pass though. He doesn't want to switch.
All right.
So screen it.
Okay. We cross DA. Travis, Eric here. You guys hammer it, all right? Let's go.
Well, if you're wondering about, as we look at the three-point shot from Campazzo, if you're wondering about Eric Gordon and his connection to the Bahamas, this is his mother. She comes from the Bahamas. A little bit of a stare there from Cafaro after that dunk. 19-7. And DeMarco challenging his players. And tells them, hey, listen, guys, you're not following the game plan. Let's go. It's time to go. We're down 12.
Okay, go get him, go get him, go get him.
And again, you don't want to fall any further behind Argentina. Look at this. Campazzo takes it away from Buddy Hield, and he's got a chance for a three-point play. You know, Campazzo had his time in the NBA. He's come back to Europe now, and you watch plays like this, and you're like, why isn't this guy in the NBA? Look at that. Just takes it right away from the Indiana Pacer and goes in for the layup. And this Argentina team, you have to think that all of these players bitterly disappointed about not being at the World Cup, and they're going to make amends by going on a run and getting to Paris. Obviously a long way to go, but this is the first big step in that journey. If they win this tournament, then they get to go to one of the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournaments next year. Gordon takes the bump now, passes. Nairn drives down low and scores with the reverse layup. Good defense that time from Ayton. He gets it over to Buddy Hield. And he's going to drive all the way in, and he's called for a charge. Runs right over the Argentina point guard Campazzo, who is winning that battle right now. So 22-9. And I think what probably would be worrying, and I don't think that. Let's see what happens. Obviously, both teams will sub out. And what is, who has the better team when that happens? Here is Delfino driving in and scoring with the left hand. Just so silky smooth. Delfino. Gordon takes a wild shot, misses. Ayton gets it back. He misses. Here comes Campazzo again, pushing it quickly. Oh, takes the bump. And Nairn whistled for the foul. So Campazzo going to the line. Argentina already leading by 15 points. Just kind of stepped in and got the contact with Campazzo as he went down. So these two teams, this could be, this is more of like a statement game, it looks like right now, for Argentina. But they could end up meeting again. You never know. Depends how this tournament unfolds. And some other good teams playing in La Bandia and the other group, Colombia, Chile, and Uruguay. The Bahamas probably think that they've got what it takes to make it. Here is Redivo, the sharpshooter. So Campazzo hears the applause as he goes out after setting the tone for Argentina. And also coming in, Kentuan Smith for the Bahamas. Buddy Hield takes a seat. Franklin Miller also in the game. There he is. Gets it to Ayton at the stripe. Boy, he's tough, isn't he? Ball knocked away out of Verdozzi's hands, and there's Ayton. Goes in for the throwdown. Delfino again with the left hand. Puts it off the glass, misses. Ayton with the outlet pass. Into the corner. Now back outside to the wing. And didn't see that happen very often the other night. Miller missing from three-point range. Gabriel Deck checks into the game. Delfino goes out. Here's the applause. Deck obviously very popular as well. Very important member in that World Cup team back in 2019. These guys also have that Olympic experience from Tokyo. Brasino for three. That's more like it for Argentina. Gordon drives in, hoping to get a call, doesn't get it. Hasn't played anywhere near as well as he played against Cuba. Here's Brasino again, knocking it down. Wow, Nicholas Brasino, just when he gets it going, he is elite. He hit that early three-pointer. Now he's got three in the first quarter alone. We still got 3:33 to go in this opening frame. Well, the 35-year-old Eric Gordon, you really have to say that much about his age of the night, but he looks not quite as sharp, not quite as crisp tonight. Still plays in the league in the NBA. He's had a slow start tonight, and he's going to the line now to try to get on track. Of course, he was outstanding at the 2010 World Cup that was played in Turkey. And he just shot it so well from three-point range in that tournament. 45.2%, made 19 of his 42 three-pointers. Obviously, that was a long time ago. That was 13 years, but he can still fill it up. switch, and the foul is going to put Vildoza on the line. I think he's going to get 2 free throws. And just plays like that for the Bahamas. I mean, fouling the jump shooter. Look at this. And probably Vildoza does a good job of getting the call to go his way on the follow through. And the Bahamas, having seen quite a few three-pointers go in already for this Argentina team, they know they've got to get out and challenge the jump shots. Argentina already 5 of 6 from three-point range. There's Vildoza. This is the first. Played with Crvena Zvezda in Serbia. That's the second, so they did give him 3 free throws. So the 2 of the 3 free throws made, the 18-point lead. Ayton, the turnaround, and great follow that time from Travis Munnings. And those are the types of things this Bahamas team is they're gonna have to do well. They're gonna have to hit the offensive glass. The three-pointer no good. Ayton, turn around and lane, scores. It was Mediva that missed that quick three for Argentina. And Ayton, meanwhile, already with 10 points and 4 rebounds. 3-point shot off the front of the rim. Fans thinking there was a kick there. There's Travis Munnings. He hits the three-pointer. So Pablo Prigioni decides it's time for, I think Campazzo is going to come back into the game. But we have got a timeout. So Patricio Garino is checked into the game. Number 29. Coming right off the bench. Argentina missing it from deep. And Bahamas with an opportunity here. Here's Eric Gordon driving down the lane and scoring, and one coming for Eric Gordon. And despite the blistering hot start from long range for Argentina, this Bahamas team giving up 33 points already in the first quarter. Here they are closing the gap. and making this a little more interesting, down by just 9 points now. Here's Gordon at the line. So Argentina, as good as they've been offensively, they haven't been great defensively. 25 points scored by the Bahamas. What's interesting is happening with Buddy Hield on the bench, the comeback. There's Campazzo. Air ball falls to Gabby Deck. Break that time for Argentina. Right place, right time. Munnings backing up. Smith off the glass. Aiden comes in for the rebound. And good quick hands. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good job by Argentina's number 21, Juan Fernandez, pushing the ball up the floor quickly. Fernandez just 20 years of age. We watched him play for Argentina's youth teams, and here he is getting quality minutes. That's a good sign for him. That's a good sign for Argentina that they've got some young blood out there. Bounce pass, Deck. Boy, what in the world were the Bahamas doing there? As Argentina now have 37 points in the first quarter. Gordon. Munnings. And the ball knocked away. Campazzo, his quick hands into the paint. Gabby Deck with the rebound. Devo hands it off to Campazzo. He puts it up from deep, and that's how the first quarter finishes. Well, all things considered, if you're the Bahamas, you haven't played well. You've given up 37 points, but you're only down 12. It's Argentina leading at 37-25 over DeAndre Ayton and the Bahamas. So good shooting numbers for both teams. Inside the arc, outside the arc, and at the free throw line. Well, you want to see the best plays from the first quarter? We got him right here. And you see a lot of Facundo Campazzo. Here he is forcing or capitalizing on the turnover. Ayton has been very good at this end of the floor. Brasino, as hot as a firecracker at the start of this game. And DeAndre Ayton, as I said, is off to a flyer tonight. And double digits already in scoring. So Campazzo, he's got the 10 points, he's got the 3 assists, and crucially, he's got the 3 steals. And Brasino, meanwhile, doing what he does, making the 3 threes. So scanning the barcode to get courtside 1891 on your smartphone, get video stream schedules, scores at your fingertips, get it from Google Play or download on the Apple Store. It is a must-have app in your smartphone, especially with the so many international games right now, all of the FIBA Olympic pre-qualifying tournament games. They're all over the place, not just here in the Americas, but Turkey, Poland, Estonia, Lagos, Nigeria, and also in Syria. And it's all happening. And even better, the FIBA Basketball World Cup is coming up, tipping off on the 25th. So you need courtside 1891. 3-point shot good, coming here at the start of the second quarter. for the Bahamas, and that was made by Smith. Fernandez. The spin takes it back outside. There's the lob, and going up for the dunk and the foul. So good play as Tomas Chaparro earns his trip to the line. And again, another young gun here for Argentina. Chaparro is just 22 years of age with the BWB Team 3, Basketball Without Borders. And he misses the first. He did play in, well, he was with Argentina in one of the World Cup qualifiers, the Americas qualifiers. Played at the AmeriCup last summer and makes 1 of 2. And obviously played with Argentina's youth teams dating back to the under-15 South American under-15 championship for men back in 2016. Here's Buddy Hield back in the game. Has the ball knocked away by Campazzo. Has just dominated Hield, really. And this time, Rodivo did not read the situation well from Campazzo. It's only a 10-point lead for Argentina, and I think that just kind of illustrates the dangers here. And I think what's pretty interesting about this Bahamas team is that they're getting some contributions from the lesser known members of the team. But now a chance to run. Chaparro. Rodivo for 3. Lou Rawls-Nairn over to Buddy Hield. Kenton Smith puts it up and in, and you better believe the Bahamas starting to grow in confidence here early in the second quarter, and you can feel it in the crowd. And Santiago Del Estero. So Smith coming out, scored. Got the 3 points. Nairn has a bucket. Juan Fernandez gets rejected by Ayton. Franco Miller takes a seat. And coming in, Marvin Clark, another miss. And here comes Buddy Hield and the Bahamas. Feels like they've kind of weathered the storm early. And, oh boy, just a senseless turnover from Lou Rawls-Nairn. Rodivo from deep, off the front of the iron. Well, he's got the green light, but he's not connecting right now. Here is Bahamas moving it around. Clark passes up the open jump shot. Now Ayton goes to work and introduces Juan Fernandez to an NBA turnaround jump hook. 38-32. Bahamas looking formidable right now. Into the corner, Garino. Ayton is not missing. I mean, he is just on fire at the start of this game. Wow. $14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks for DeAndre Ayton. He's 7 of 9 from the floor. Bounce pass, gets away. And great, terrific block, Fernandez, but doesn't get the basketball. Here's Buddy Hield for 3. Goes down looking for the foul. They swing it. Kenton Smith. And the Bahamas get it back. Here's Buddy Hield again. Spins. Looks for space. At the elbow. 3-point shot. And Garvin Clark misses, so Argentina dodged a few bullets on that possession for the Bahamas. They just called a technical foul. Yes, they have on DeMarco. Oh. Very good emotional discipline from the coach. Might be a little bit frustrated, but his team's coming back. Not sure what he said, and maybe he's not sure what he said. He looks a little bit surprised that a technical has been called. So Garino is going to go to the line and attempt the technical free throw. Prigioni over there, the coach. Of course, he had a long spell late in his career in the NBA. Here's Garino. And he gets it to drop. Playing in Spain. One of the many Argentinians to be in Spain, obviously with Girona, teammate of Marc Gasol. Garino inside to Cafaro. And gets it to go. Cafaro, 23 years of age. There's Gordon. And he's fouled by Brusino. No, Cafaro. Yep, good call. Well, they pass it to Gordon. He takes the bump and almost had an and one. 2 free throws coming. He snuck in there from behind. 3 fouls on Cafaro, so he has to head to the bench. So Tomas Chaparro coming into the game. And Gordon makes the first. Only 1 of 2 for Gordon. Alfino back in the game. 6-point lead, Argentina. Led by as many as 18 in this game. Bounce pass. How about that? Tomas Chaparro showing his athleticism and length. Beautiful bounce pass. Quick pass to Buddy Hield. He gets rejected from Garino. Nice turn though, and they battle away, and Brusino knocks it over to Garino. Now passes it up to Vildoza. Vildoza lets it fly. Here's Buddy Hield, a meter behind the arc. Long rebound. Corralled by Burrows. On Burrows. Here's Gordon again. Driving in, banking it in. Garino trying to draw a charge there, but doesn't get the call, and Gordon now has 8 points. Vildoza. And the reach. Foul called on Gordon. That's on Burrows, excuse me. But they could have called on more like on Gordon the way he reached in. Burrows is moving his feet pretty well there, but anyway, he goes over to the bench. And his exit allows Ayton to come back in the game. Ayton with 14 points, 7 rebounds. Vildoza. Over the shoulder pass. Nifty. Brasino puts it up and knocks it in. His 4th three-pointer of the game. And Nicholas Brasino as well. Another one of those Argentina players that had a spell in the NBA. That's played most of his career in Europe. Here's the drive, and the basket is good from Gordon. He's got it going now, Eric Gordon. 10 points. Vildoza floats in. And now he is hit with a technical foul. And that is just poor emotional discipline from Vildoza. And it's definitely not a foul. Just take the shot, run to the other end. So the free throw made from Buddy Hield. That comes back into the game for Delfino. 3:25 remaining. And this game is living up to what I anticipated. I was a little bit surprised that Argentina were able to open up the big early lead, but they came out like a house on fire. The Bahamas have just been finding their way into the game and showing their quality. And Gordon is fouled as he goes in. A chance for a three-point play, and here come the Bahamas. Boy, 12 points for Eric Gordon. Had a rough start to the game, but now he is just at his best. Free throw is good, and DeMarco's team has clawed their way back. Trailed by 18 points. They've never led. Quick pass to Deck. He doesn't catch it cleanly, so he has to pass it back outside. Vildoza drives in. There's also another player that had a shot in the NBA. He rolls in there, Jr. almost turns it over. Brasino reaching in. Here's Buddy Hield. Goes to the left hand and scores. Vildoza from deep. It's good. Eight three-pointers for Argentina. And the bounce pass to Ayton. Able to pick it up and score. In fact, 7 threes for Argentina, 7 of 18. 4-point lead for the South Americans. The Bahamas, though, done very well to get back into this. Oh, boy. And Verdoza and Deck, the connection not there on that. So Campazzo comes back into the game, trying to give his team a spark here at the end of the first half. Also in the game, number 18, Gonzalo Brazon for Argentina. Oh, they find down low, an easy one for Munnings. And the Bahamas now down by just 2 points. A nice bounce pass. Ball knocked away, though. Hassan not able to catch it. Good recovery from Brasino. But you see where the Bahamas, with this unit that they currently have, and some of the lesser known players have done very well tonight. Kentuan Smith, he's going to go out. He's one of them. He's got 5 points. Munnings has 7. Then obviously the usual cast of characters, Ayton, Gordon, and Heald, combining for 35 of the team's 49 points. So they're not just here for a holiday. They came here to win.
Balls this side. Balls this side. Balls this side.
All right, buddy, you right here. D.A., you right here. Travis, you right here. Cantor right here. E.G., you taking the ball out. Can you see? Ball on the side. Ball's right here. D.A., you setting the screen for Buddy. Buddy, lob over the top. Yeah. Buddy, fill out here. Travis, you going right in. You screening. D.A.'s man. D.A., you low ball over the top and lob. Dunk the ball. Who has the ball out? I'm just setting it out. I'm going to set it off. D.A.'s right here. Buddy's right here. D.A.'s screening Buddy. Buddy's going to the top.
Hey, listen. Hey, in the half court, let's just go turn DA. All right? Go on DA here, Buddy or EG. You just come off this pin, throw it down. All right? You punch it, he goes to work.
So that was 2 of Munnings' 7 points. He's perfect from the floor. And Argentina almost coming up with the steal. Redivo. Son, just 21 years of age. Here's Buddy. Heald the 3, and he puts the Bahamas in front for the first time in the game. Just under a minute to go in the first half. Sucking some of the life out of the arena here in Santiago del Estero. Gabriel Deck has the ball knocked away. And then Deck fouls Munnings. And with the Bahamas, it took them a while to get going. We talk about them trailing by 18 points, but here they are leading now late in the first half. And going to the line to extend the lead. Munnings. And he rattles in the first one. It's 1 of 2. So Argentina get it back with 37 seconds to go in the first half. Campazzo takes the bump. Just the 3rd team foul. if he felt like he should have had the shot as well. Antoine Smith. So he does get the shot indeed. So Franco Miller checks back into the game. He's only played almost 7.5 minutes. Has yet to score. And he's actually a player I thought could really help in this game tonight. He hasn't really gotten it going yet, and it's a very uncomfortable situation for Argentina right now. But with Campazzo back in the game, he makes the 2 free throws to tie it up at 53. But here comes the Bahamas, a chance to reclaim the lead right at the end of the first half. And Gordon will take the clock down. Gordon drives. Oh, he throws it down. The 35-year-old still got the legs. And that is the last shot. And what an exclamation mark on the comeback for the Bahamas. And Gordon, wow, quite possibly the play of the game. And it's 55-53. The Bahamas on top of Argentina at halftime. So those are the shooting numbers, and Argentina with a lot of success early on from 3-point range, jumping out to the big lead. But look at that, 7 more rebounds for the Bahamas, and these guys are they mean business tonight, and it's exactly what we thought. That said, they did fall behind by 18 points, yet here they are. So here's a look back at the second quarter highlights. And Ayton has been a model of consistency. He's just been knocking down one shot after the other. You know, he's not at the rim necessarily. He's showing that famous soft touch that makes him such an effective player in the league. And here is, you know, I think what has to be worrying a little bit for Argentina is that some of the other guys, I mean, Buddy Hield hasn't really gotten it going yet. And we do see some good things from the youngsters, Chaparro and some of the other players, but look at Gordon. And it's usually, you know, it's not just his perimeter game, his ability to put the ball on the deck and go to the basket, which we saw right at the end. And I guess we'll see it again right before we sign off on the highlights. That was Brasino. But Gordon, don't forget this guy's a world champion. 2010 when he played for the USA, and here he is hooping and scooping, and he has the look of, you know, I'm gonna lead us to victory tonight. His leadership has been outstanding. Ferdoza hitting the long shot. This is it right here. This is the play of the game. Wow! And putting Guarino on a poster there.
Unique character. Unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
you win for all.
Well, the Bahamas looking to spoil the party tonight here in Santiago del Estero. They lead it at halftime against Argentina, 55-53. They trailed by 18 points here in the Estadio Ciudad. But have come back to take the lead. And what can you say? I mean, yeah, you look at Campazzo, 12 points. Persino with the 12. Verdoza with the 10. That's a lot of points for Argentina. I mean, 53 points. You'd be happy with that usually in a half of basketball. But the problem is, especially in that second quarter, they just could not stop the Bahamas. They outscored Argentina 30-16 to go in front by a couple. So Argentina going up against a very focused Bahamas team, maybe not quite as laser focused at the start of the game. But they got into it, and they look up, and Eric Gordon just showing all of his talent and experience and his mental fortitude in this game. He has been an awesome sight playing for the Bahamas tonight. You know, with DeAndre Ayton, 16 points and 8 rebounds, a couple of steals, a couple of blocks. You expect that? Eric Gordon, he had a little bit of a slow start, but he basically just made up his mind. He was going to give us his best version of himself. He's got 15 points. He's 5 of 7 from the floor, a couple of assists. And Buddy Hield, just 9 points so far. So there's always the specter of him catching fire, and some great work as well from Travis Munnings, who has 8 points and 3 rebounds. And Kentuan Smith has 5 rebounds and a couple of boards. So some really good things from the Bahamas. Courtside 1891, folks. Scanning that barcode right there, and you'll get it in your smartphone. Video stream, schedule, scores, and more. Get it on Google Play or the download on the Apple Store. Well, everybody knows the situation. Argentina, with the incredible generation, the golden generation, winning the Athens Olympics in 2004, and a lot of those guys hanging around for a long time, none more so than Luis Scola, and actually probably Carlos Delfino, who's still in this team. And everybody wondering, you know, what was going to happen to Argentina eventually when a lot of those players stopped playing. And lo and behold, in 2019, they made it to the final of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. They played at the Olympics in Tokyo, but they have not made it to the World Cup this time. And here they are coming out against the Bahamas tonight. And, you know, looks like they've been brought back down to earth in that second quarter, trailing now by 2 points. Bahamas really trying to raise eyebrows tonight with the result. A win over Argentina would certainly raise eyebrows. Here is a shot from the corner, and the three-point shot is good from Munnings. He has been tough. Their biggest lead of the game now. The Bahamas leading by 5 points. Persino with the bounce pass and the dunk. Cafaro. See, he's got 6 points. Blue balls in there, and back outside to Munnings, and second in a row from Travis Munnings. Well, Munnings is money. Look at that, perfect from deep. Delfino comes right back and strokes it from deep. That's his second three-pointer of the night. Gordon, who had that incredible dunk right at the end of the first half, misses. And Ayton went for the putback and misses. And now Campazzo gets into the paint and charges. Excellent work. Excellent work from the Bahamas defense. From Urals Nairn. Ayton. And nobody boxes out Munnings, who has 16 points. Delfino from deep. Long rebound to Facu Campazzo. And he gets blocked by Ayton. Campazzo chasing back against the speedy Nairn. Oh, and the block called on Delfino. So free throws awarded. And Luolz Nairn makes the first. What must the confidence level be like right now for the Bahamas? The mindset, the belief. You know, have they always believed they could come here and just beat probably the favorites? Because right now they are on top of Argentina and alarm bells are ringing back in Buenos Aires. You better believe it. Ayton turns, fade away. Good job, Brasino, who hustles down the floor, asks for the basketball, doesn't get it from Vildoza. Here goes Delfino, gets to the baseline. His pass almost intercepted. Vildoza, his three. Doesn't go in. The ball awarded to the Bahamas. Chris DeMarco looking rather animated over there on the bench. This Argentina crowd. So I think we're going to have a coach's challenge. Because they would not review it unless there was a coach's challenge. And they're going to talk about it. Let's see if anybody else had a differing opinion. But you're not supposed to review it, I don't think, until the last few minutes. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, so there's an out-of-bounds challenge requested. Who has the ball gone off of here? Well, unless it grazed Brasino, it went off of Ayton. They're gonna have to slow it down. See if they can get a better angle from this one. And from that angle, it definitely looks like it's Argentina basketball. Argentina unlucky that one didn't drop in the first place. Looked like it was halfway down. It came out. So again, I think this might be the best angle. Oh, so they're gonna, I don't think there's enough in that video to change the decision. So what you think, what you hope really, if you're, I would think, Argentina fans, and now they've called a technical foul on Brasino for arguing. Second technical tonight against Argentina. Nice soft touch, and Buddy Hield makes it. 8-point lead for the Bahamas. And I think what Argentina needs is their crowd to really get into it. Blue ball's in the air. Takes it deep, walks a tightrope. And his pass into the backcourt, so that'll turn it over. And you kind of feel like this is a defining moment for Bahamas. Not, you know, we talk a lot about Argentina and how crucial this game is, and both teams obviously they could lose this game but still win the tournament. But mentally, the Bahamas have come back and they've taken the lead, and they don't want to lose it. And now this time Vildoza turns it over, and Buddy Hield goes in for the dunk. Vildoza a little frustrated, and Argentina just heading in the wrong direction right now. Delfino drives in. There's the follow from Cafaro. Nothing going well right now for the Bianco Celesti. And the Bahamas have outscored Argentina 13-5 here in the third quarter. We're nearly 4.5 minutes in. Buddy Hield from deep, and that's what you worry about for Argentina. Buddy Hield waking up finally, and the lead balloons to 13 points now for the Bahamas. Excellent work. Munnings knocking the ball away, and Brasino not able to keep his feet in the air long enough to save it in bounds. Oh boy, they get the ball inside. Munnings, oh boy, he has just been arguably the best player in the game tonight for the Bahamas. 15-point lead for the Bahamas against Argentina, silencing this crowd. Campazzo gets it, misses, and Brasino not able to corral it, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. So Delfino now will exit the game. And Deck comes back in. Argentina needing some inspiration from somebody. Can it be Deck, perhaps? Campazzo hands it off, and sweet drive from Brasino. Let's see if that's the start of something. Redivo also in the game hasn't had anything working tonight. He's yet to score. He's missed all 4 of his shots. Ayton, and it's a rare miss for him. He's been knocking everything down. Deck passes it around. They end up getting a three-pointer from Brasino, and that's who you want to shoot it, but he misses a wide open look. Buddy Hield about 1.5 meters behind the arc, and the Bahamas offense that time kind of looked a little confused. So timeout has been called. Let's go down to the bench.
Keeping the three-point line out the game. Look at the score. All right? Keep the three-point line out. Let big fella take care of everything.
Attack him.
He knows.
Who's in?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He knows, buddy.
Let's get.
We ready?
Hey, yeah, we're going to read everything 1 through 5.
Electrolytes.
KYP, Deck is not a three-point shooter. KYP. All right? Hey, let's go right here. I want Keno on the block. All right?
There's my electrolytes there, yo.
Buddy, I want you here. EG, I want you here.
Put me in the screen, coach.
Travis, I want you bringing it up. Travis, you throw it down there. EG, I want you to get this. Buddy, straight to the room. Travis, Eric, you come off. Look for this. You guys got me? Fourth guy here. Buddy, you're coming off Eric after we post it. You're coming off Eric, and Eric's coming off Travis's screen. I clean up. Here we go.
Buddy Hield going in for the dunk after that Vildoza turnover. And, you know, what strikes me is, you know that Hield's going to get his points, his contribution, Ayton, Gordon. The Travis Munnings, what he's done tonight has just been, you know, really important for his Bahamas team. 16 points, 3 rebounds. Bahamas has to sustain this level of play, though, because Argentina are not going to give up. Good defense. Rose not allowing that pass. They know that Argentina is looking to make that extra pass. Argentina really need Redivo to step up here. He's in the game for that reason, to knock down some shots. Here Campazzo goes up, misses a shot, gets it back, and misses the putback. And good defense from Deck, reaching in, and ball goes off of Munnings. Greeno also back in the game. Campazzo out there trying to make something happen. 3-point shot, and there is Redivo. And again, that is why he's in the game. He needs to provide some scoring, and he does for the first time tonight. He had missed his first 4 from deep. Boy, what an impressive drive that was. Argentina dodged a bullet. Here's Garino in the open floor. And good hands here. Gordon knocking it away from Garino, and it leads to the dunk for Buddy Hield. Well, Garino has to do better in transition, but Gordon with those quick hands. Deck with the turnaround. Here's Gordon from deep, and offensive rebound knocked away. Garino, and again Gordon with those quick hands knocks it off of Cafaro. That was the previous time he knocked the ball away, leading to the Buddy Hield dunk. Well, I just really want, you know, you watch this Bahamas team. I'm not sure what they're talking about, they've called a technical foul on Gordon, bizarrely. What did he say? Well, Garino knocks it down, but why would he do it? Because they haven't called any fouls on him reaching in to knock those balls away. So that gets it back to an 11-point game. 4 technical fouls have been called tonight, which that in and of itself not surprising with Argentina. They definitely will have some whistles blow. Some technicals called. So still 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Can Bahamas go on and close out the deal? Long way to go. But here's Gordon. Looks like he's ready to get back into it. Just a very strong take from him. Goes down and earns a trip to the line. Oh, look at that. Gordon exchanging words with Cafaro. So why did they call the technical on Gordon and not on Cafaro? Now, I don't know what was said, but anyway, Garino picks up the foul. And Gordon showing you why he has been able to have such a long, successful career with this performance tonight. 17 points. Pass whipped down low to deck. Argentina down 13. Still looking for some inspiration. Fernandez in the game. And really the best thing you can say about Argentina right now is, you know, they've got a game against Cuba, and they win that, they will advance to the semifinals. They still might come back and win this one. You never know, but I mean, there's no need to panic. But at the end of the day, you have to be impressed by the Bahamas. And on this performance, looks like they're the team to beat in this Olympic pre-qualifying tournament. Excellent work. Munnings, 18 points. Garino for 3. That's good. Franco Miller in the game, number 3. Well, he banks it in. The bank is open. Midweek nighttime banking hours here in Santiago del Estero. And Miller had played very well against Cuba. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the third quarter. It has gone from bad to worse for Argentina. And Fernandez misses. So even if Argentina do not win this game, they'll still be in the hunt. But it is a worrying performance, although a lot of that has to do with how good this Bahamas team is. They get an open look, and that would have added insult to injury if he'd made that one. But the looks on the faces of the coach and the players over on the Bahamas bench says it all right now. They are in command. The Bahamas up 82-67 on Argentina here in Santiago del Estero. And Bahamas, they've got it going. Look at that. Both teams 13-16 at the line, but twice as many makes inside the arc for the Bahamas. Well, Munnings hitting that three-point shot. He had a couple to start this third quarter, and that really put the pressure on Argentina. They didn't respond well. Cafaro was able to get the dunk there, but this is Munnings' second 3. And I think Munnings quite possibly is the MVP of this game. The way he has played, he has certainly been the X factor in this game. Ayton cooled off a little bit in the third quarter, but that was a costly turnover, and that's really when it started to go from bad to worse. For those that turning it over cheaply and leading to the fast break. So still 10 minutes to go, and the Bahamas, are they going to put an exclamation mark on this performance, or are we going to see a comeback by Argentina? Well, Argentina and Cuba, they're going to play on Thursday night. The 10:10 local time. They'll be watching in Europe. Mid-morning, early morning, 3:10. Maybe stay up for that one. That'll be entertaining, but something tells me this is going to be the first of two meetings between Argentina and the Bahamas at this Olympic pre-qualifying tournament. Munnings, oh, how many threes does he have to make before you get a hand in the face? I know that was Buddy Hield, excuse me. Buddy Hield knocking down the three, and the lead is 18 points. Imagine there has been a 36-point advantage for the Bahamas, considering that Argentina once led by 18. Brasino following up his miss and putting it up and in. Franco Miller, right about Campazzo, and well, goes and knocks it away out of the hands of Buddy Hield. He rolls Nair back in the game. Offensive foul. Here's the lob and the dunk from Cafaro. Well, that's more like it. I didn't see that coming. And Cafaro doesn't want to miss any more layups, so he goes up and throws it down. That's a good sign for Argentina here early in the fourth quarter. Cutting it back to a 14-point deficit, and that's the type of play that gets the crowd into it. Ron Burroughs hands it off to Buddy Hield, who drives into the corner. It goes. Blue balls Nairn, and an offensive foul. That's going to not count. Good job, Campazzo. And they want to make sure they've got this right, so they're going to huddle up, and that's what you do if you're referees. An impressive showing from these gentlemen. So I believe they called the charge. Yeah, they did. Little runner, and Brasino, the basket cuts it down to a 12-point deficit. Three-point attempt from Gordon. Oh, boy. That is clutch. $20 points for Gordon, and back to a 15-point lead for the Bahamas. Brasino again, banks it in. Well, it definitely is banking hours. That's the second banked in three. Now the first for Argentina is back to a 12-point game. Gordon this time drives in, puts it up, and Argentina get the rebound. Garino takes it all the way in. The follow from Cafaro is coming to life. Starting to realize his potential, it seems. Don't take any chances, just go up and dunk it. Here comes Ayton. Look at the pressure being offered here by Argentina, and then Ayton makes the jumper and then tells the crowd to hush. You can see the Bahamas players enjoying the moment. Brasino again drives in, and Cafaro not able to corral it and dunk it this time. Gordon into the paint, ball stolen by Campazzo, and he just goes in, and Lou Rawls near, and good job not fouling, I guess. And the basket makes it a 10-point game again with 6 minutes remaining. Still life in the legs of Argentina, still hope for the home team here against the Bahamas. Lou Rawls near. And almost another steal for Argentina. Buddy Hield has it. He puts it up from deep. And here comes Argentina again, trying to get to single digits, the deficit. Campazzo. Garino. Hands it off to Cafaro, back to Garino. Campazzo in the right corner. Vildoza for three. That's good. And now it's a 7-point game. El Alma alive and kicking. Well, didn't know if the run was going to come from Argentina, but it has. Yeah, here's Buddy Hield for three. It's short. Oh, boy, and what a break for the Bahamas. Cafaro, the ball came right to him. Off the rim, but he wasn't able to catch it, and it goes straight to Munnings for a layup. So timeout has been called by Chris DeMarco and Bahamas. It's a 9-point lead. And I think perhaps more than anything for Argentina fans, even if they don't come back and win this game, they're seeing some fight, seeing some hope. The team is switched on a little bit here. And make no mistake, this Bahamas team, for real.
We'll run tap head. All right, right now, DA, I want you here. Tom, I want you here. Free up, DA. All right, you get in here. Buddy, I want you here. Tom, then I want you to come set this pick and roll. All right, so you're setting it for DA. Yeah. DA, I want you downhill. Stop moving.
I thought I'm then I go where?
Once you pass it, I want you to come out here. All right, we got Buddy here. Other man in the corner. Go in the middle and make sure. Defense on three. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Well, this was quite possibly the play of the game for Argentina. And if it wasn't, then that one was, with Cafaro going in. A couple of dunks from him. And you can see the reaction in the crowd as they start to believe again in their team's chances. Bahamas still up by 9 points. Campazzo for three. That's good. Right out of the timeout. And you just feel that confidence in this Argentina team right now when they get it back to a 6-point deficit. Heard Aiden talking about how they have to start. Oh, and that's an unsportsmanlike. What a play. Campazzo, you can't turn your back on him. And they complicate it by fouling him. So 2 free throws for Campazzo. A huge opportunity here for Argentina. What a game, folks. What a game in the FIBA Olympic pre-qualified tournament here in Santiago del Estero. And that is going to drive Campazzo crazy. This is the first free throw. And the second. Can you believe it? You would not have expected that. So Campazzo, the disappointment of the free throws, and now Vildoza goes out, and an offensive, or rather a foul, push off. Is it on Ayton? But you gotta wonder, Argentina with a huge opportunity, could have been a massive trip down the floor, maybe score 4, even 5 points, come away with no points after the unsportsmanlike foul. And the only thing I could think there for Ayton is that he did put his arms around Cafaro, around his waist. So much scrapping that goes in on there, but the referee saw that was a foul.
All right, we're going wedge push. Let's have whoever Campazzo's got on, bring it up between Eric and Buddy. All right? Travis, we're going to have you set this for DA. DA, get right here, we throw it in. Travis, then give space. Hey, as this is happening, we got Kentuan here. Buddy, we got you here. After you set it, go get Buddy as an outlet, and you guys can split and play the game. All right? Put things up the flow. We got DA, and either Buddy or Eric pop out, and we get scissors, all right? We're running scissors in the floor.
No, finish 1, 2, 3. Finish.
Well, when you fall behind by as many as 18 points, it's hard to come all the way back. I mean, obviously Bahamas did it, and they took an 18-point lead, but in general, to come all the way back from 18, it can be tough. And even though Argentina have had a run, you know, making up ground over this final 4-14, making up the 6 points could be difficult for them. It was evidenced by the 2 missed free throws by Campazzo, and then the failure to score, and he knows that was a missed opportunity. So Delfino back in the game. Campazzo for 3, that's off. It's an air ball. Boy, what a bad sequence for Facundo Campazzo. I'm surprised Gordon didn't launch it. Here's Ayton. Went up against Cafaro. And John Cafaro, but Buddy Hield with the rebound. And then he is tied up. So the possession error goes for Argentina. Definitely a quick jump ball call. But credit to Argentina, they're hustling, trying to make some plays, trying to be scrappy. Campazzo guarded by Munnings. Oh, nice bounce pass. What a finish from Vildoza. Boy, that was slick with the reverse. And Argentina closed the gap to 4 points. And one thing you'd say about Argentina is their self-belief hasn't waned. They still think they can win this game. It's true, even when they were down 18, they just playing with a lot of pride, a lot of heart, roared on by this crowd. But this is a good Bahamas team. Nice pass to Ayton. Over to Smith, who comes all the way in. And there is the follow from Ayton. And that's the problem. Got to box out. Back to a 6-point lead. Campazzo tries to make the pass. They're ready. Ayton thought he had the steal. Watch this. This is called a kick. Yeah, I think that's a good call, actually. Vildoza from the elbow. And Ayton comes down with the basketball. So another missed opportunity for Argentina. Now Gordon. His pass out to the wing to Buddy Hield for 3. Good. And the lead goes to 9. Number 7 heaven for Buddy Hield. He has stretched the lead back to 9 points. And I feel like the clock's starting to become the enemy now for Argentina. It's a good challenge there from Cafaro, but there's Buddy here with that last 3-pointer. Get some skin from Campazzo. Good shot, Buddy. Campazzo giving credit where it's due, and Buddy Hield and Bahamas trying to close out the victory. So 2.5 minutes remaining. Buddy Hield with 23 points. And the ball goes out of bounds. And coming out of a timeout, that is not a good situation. Never a good thing. Turn it over after a timeout. Gordon in the paint. Strong rebound. Brasino looks up the floor. Gets it to Delfino, who hands it off to Vildoza. A little run, or no, it's an alley-oop. Oh, boy, and Cafaro this time does not flush it. And now the Bahamas, you would think, have a chance to take some time off the clock. But Gordon is going to go in and get fouled by Cafaro. Well, I think, you know, okay, if you're looking at the positives for Argentina, it feels like Cafaro seems to have woken up a little bit. He has awakened, starting to realize where he can really make an impact for this Argentina team. He's got a little bit more aggression to his game now. Delfino goes out. Frustrated, kicking. The board there. Gordon makes the free throw, and you've got a lot of experience in this Argentina team, and a lot of these guys. You look at Garino, you look at Deck. Where's Deck been? A lot of guys need to step up. They have in the past, and they haven't really tonight. For whatever reason, Gordon makes both free throws, and the lead goes to 11. Vildoza has been hot and cold tonight, and you have to say the turning point in this game is you look at Campazzo. The turning point came when Campazzo had the steal from Aiden, and then was fouled unsportsmanlike, went to the line trailing by 6 points, took the 2 unsportsmanlike free throws and missed them. And then Argentina failed to score. They got no points on that trip. And that was just an opportunity where you have to get something. And sometimes when you're chasing the game, that's what happens. But that was the opportunity that presented itself to Argentina, and they didn't cash in on it. And meanwhile, you really have to credit the Bahamas, who trailed by 18 points early on, and well, they didn't panic. They just started playing Bahamas basketball. They started playing how they knew they could. Boldivo staying with Gordon. And Gordon able to get to the free throw line. I don't know what Gordon's upset about, because they called the foul. Watch this. Oh no, he was upset about that one. Yeah, you're right. I'm surprised they didn't call the foul there. So I think he's got a legitimate gripe. So timeout on the court, and I think it's starting to sink in for Argentina fans that this is going to be a little bit too much for their team tonight, and it's going to put them under a little bit of pressure going up against Cuba tomorrow. And the good news for Argentina is this is not going to eliminate them if they do go on and lose this game. Still time, but it doesn't look good for Argentina. That one. Delfino, even the referee has a look. So Eric Gordon leading the team in scoring tonight, along with Buddy Hield, Travis Munnings, and DeAndre Ayton. 4 guys, 20 or more points. And obviously Ayton with the 15 rebounds. Carino, and stepping in and missing the shot for Argentina was Fierro Maximo, another member of the World Cup team. So the fans still clapping, still applauding. Reality has set in. They're not going to win this game. And Chaparro missing that one, and that's going to be it, I would assume. So the Bahamas, well, you know, if it's not the biggest win for them ever, I have to go back and look at some of the other results. It is definitely one of the biggest wins they've ever had. And it's not a huge surprise considering who they've got in this team. This is a team that can win this tournament. Bahamas win it 101-89 over host Argentina here in the FIBA Olympic pre-qualifying tournament in Santiago del Estero. Well, you think about the possibilities, you know, for this Bahamas team, if they win this tournament, and they've still got some, obviously, big games that they're going to have to win. If they do win it, you think about the possibilities about them going to a FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament next year with Ayton, with Gordon, with Buddy Hield, and with Munnings, and goodness knows who else might join this team. It's an interesting situation for the Bahamas. You know, seeing them at the Paris Olympics, you just never would have considered that even being a possibility, I think, before this summer. And now, well, look out. They've got possibilities, definitely. For Argentina, all is not lost. This setback certainly is disappointing, especially after getting out to an 18-point lead. And you look at the numbers, especially, I think, from a rebounding standpoint, they just got dominated on the glass, 40-28. They did end up with one more assist and had a few more steals, but when you look at scores, 21 for Brusino, 18 for Campazzo, Gordon, Hield, and Ayton, as I said, also Munnings, 20 more points. So great overall performance for the Bahamas, who scored 18 points off of the 14 Argentina turnovers. Second chance points, 10 points in the paint, superior for the Bahamas. I was wondering about the depth in this team and whether or not that would be an issue, and really it wasn't. You know, they got a lot of minutes from Buddy Hield, from Eric Gordon, from Ayton, who was able to take, you know, cameos over on the bench, Munnings. And again, you know, you talk about the difference in this game, and it's the X factor play of Munnings, who, let's be honest, I mean, he's not as celebrated a player as Eric Gordon, as DeAndre Ayton, and as Buddy Hield, but yet he came out and played just as well as they did. He was outstanding. And then when it came time just to really slam the door shut at the end, you have to really tip your hat to Eric Gordon. He is the closer. You put him in, he takes care of business. Argentina, if they have any regrets, obviously going up by 18 and not winning, but also the inability to capitalize on the unsportsmanlike foul in the fourth quarter by Campazzo, which you just would not have expected them to come away with nothing. But he missed 2 free throws, and then they failed to score, and that was really just kind of sucked the life out of Argentina. So saw a lot of good things from Facu tonight, including that play there. He finished the game with 18 points, 10 assists. He had 7 steals. And it's hard to argue that kind of a performance, even though he was 5 of 14 from the floor and 6 of 10 at the line. But, you know, what you really wonder is, where's Gabriel Deck? You know, does he need to start for this team? Because he played 12 minutes. He had 4 points. And we talk about a guy that was in the NBA and a leading player in Spain with Real Madrid. You know, Brusino played well. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 3-pointers. So he's not going to do much more. Garino perhaps maybe could offer a little bit more. Redivo was kind of anonymous tonight, only had the 1 3-pointer. Delfino, still at 40 years of age, expects better. Chris DeMarco, congratulations to him and the Bahamas. They come out, they come from behind, 18 points down, and put in an impressive performance to get the win over host Argentina in Santiago del Estero. So after game day 2, you can see Bahamas will definitely be in the semifinals. They're at 2-0. And the question is now, who else is going in from Group A? Will it be Argentina or Cuba? Those two teams will square off tomorrow. 101-89. The Bahamas win it over Argentina.